is with it. So we came here yesterday, and I rode my Sunday 20-inch from 13 years ago. And turns out I'm way too tall for that bike, and it's not long enough at all. So I was just jibbing around here and there with it, but it just felt so sketchy. So I ended up renting a Trek ticket on the spot. With Elites. Their rental lineup is nuts here, by the way. But hopefully this thing will get me back in the groove today. Get some nice lines in. Also, this place is massive. I literally have no idea where I'm going. All day yesterday I was lost, but it's super cool in here, man. But yeah, we're gonna warm up. Got here early, and we're gonna get some, gonna warm up the legs and see what we can do. So. Expert line. Bakery. Bunch of techie jib spots. What is this line called? This one? Is it even called anything? Red line? Alright, let's get a little red line in.
And I went like way up high towards the top. I forgot to jump off.
Sketchy.
Yeah, boy. Yep. Ooh.
Hello.
My wrist is so sore.
Yeah, the insides of my elbows are shot somehow. Bike storage. And here's the profile room. Little Pee Wee Sherman line. going way too fast for these pobbies, bro.
Probably jump out of the boat.
That was sketchy. See what we can do here. I forgot it kicks out. That is so sketchy, bro. I don't know who's hitting that from that turn. Little Pee-wee 42 wildly wasted me. Yikes.
I keep cooking my knee on my top tooth.
Bruh.
Your top tooth?
Yeah.
Open sesame!
Shoot, I'm gonna try it.
What? T-bog with no seat. Yes, sir.
That's all you need.
Definitely better that time. never jumped that literally to flat. Completely flat. Just broke both my ankles, bro. Holy. Dude, did you see me? No. I landed sideways. Profile room. Alright, so that's a wrap at Ray's. Oh, my sensors, my collision sensors apparently blocked. Where are you? Like I was saying before, I brought my 20-inch Sunday, which is from 2013, and it was way too small. The top tube is just way too short, and I just felt like I was standing over the rear wheel the whole time. I rode it the whole first day on Friday, and I was gonna try and reserve a DJ for Saturday on Friday, but they were sold out, I guess, of reservations, but I guess they still allow you to do first come, first serve in the morning. So I showed up what I thought was 30 minutes early, because I thought they opened at 10, but they opened at 9, so I got there 30 minutes late, which was confusing because when I just like walked right in up to the counter when I thought they weren't even open yet, and they still had some available, thank God. So ended up riding the Trek ticket all of Saturday, which was so filthy. Their DJs they all have Profile Elite wheel hubs. The wheel sets are sick, so I had so much fun ripping that Pobby around all day. Also, I literally walked in, said, "Can I rent a DJ?" The guy goes $35, and then somebody handed me a bike, and that was the end of it. It was 20 seconds of an interaction, which is wild. I guess it's probably because they have so many people that rent them. I don't know. The process was literally 2 seconds long, which was ideal for me, I guess, but I was not expecting that to be the case. But yeah, super sick bike. I definitely need to get a DJ now, because it's a world of a difference going from a 20 to a DJ, then back to a 20. It makes a 20-inch feel like a clown job. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Also, for the fact of trying to rip airlines dirt jumps. So definitely be helpful to ride for that too. So if anyone's got a nice DJ that isn't $1 billion, hit my line. But had a blast. That place is so massive. There were a couple things I don't think we did, but I don't even really know the place well enough to explain it, to be honest with you, but the new moon room was pretty cool. There's not much that I can do in there other than like hit the curved wall ride. Not the flat one was, I tried it and then ate everywhere. So the curved one is cool. I did a couple like fakies out of some of the bowls, but really not much more I can do in there other than just gap them, like the spine parts of it. And the main green line jumps where you start like from the upper deck, like in the ceiling, those were pretty fun. The expert line in the middle that has the jump like right by the entrance, that was fun. It is kind of weird though, the jumps like hipping right after the main berm on the outside, they look like they're backwards. Like the landings are where the like steep harder lip is. So I don't know what was up with that. Oh, I should have stopped there to get food, darn it. Welcome to West Virginia. Country roads take me home to a place I belong. But yeah, so that expert line was fun. The small little turns before the jumps in the expert line in the middle are kind of wonky. Like it took me a while to hit those, like to keep my speed. The profile room was really cool. So the inside line was fun, like kind of jibby. It's a lot of rollers and stuff to manual, which was cool. The middle line up there is kind of weird. Like that on-off turn is so tight. It's like kind of difficult to hit the jumps after, right out of that turn. So I don't know what's up with that. So I didn't really hit that much at all. I hit it like twice maybe. It just felt kind of weird. And then it took me a while to hit the main line in the profile room. I guess they added backside to that second long jump before the big hip into the vert wall. I guess it didn't always used to be like that, but there's a big knuckle on the landing. I guess to give you like, so you can land higher and give yourself enough speed to hit the vert wall. It looks like not difficult at all on like watching videos of it, but in person looking at it, it just looks so vile. Like if you come up short in case, it like looks like one of those jumps where you totally OTB and face plant. So like it kind of took me a while to muster up the courage to attempt it. After I saw somebody case it and look dumb sketchy on it, I was like, I guess I should be alright. The first one honestly was really weird for me with a dirt jumper. Like it's so steep that like my knees and legs like were buckling with the like front forks going right into it at the bottom. I don't know, it just felt like pretty wonky getting over it, but when I finally was able to get over it clean without hanging up on the top end, I was able to finally gap the second one good, and it took me a handful of tries to get the back wall jumps because I like wasn't getting up high enough on the vert wall and getting enough speed over that like blind step down type thing to hit the back wall box jumps, but I finally ended up hitting them. I don't know that I actually got a clean run through it on my GoPro because I only wore it like in the beginning of the day Saturday when it wasn't as busy. I know I have a GoPro clip hitting at least the second one and going over the back wall, but I don't know if there's a video jumping them fully, the back wall box jumps, but we'll see. And I don't know if I had a GoPro on. No, I don't think I did in the moon room, unfortunately. I kind of just wanted to enjoy the riding that I didn't really want to focus on recording, to be honest. I got as much as I could. So hopefully there's decent enough clip action for you guys to watch. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, my ankles chewed the hell up. It is so banged up. I don't know what it is, if it's a tendon, a ligament, but it's like guaranteed to blow up on me every time I ride now. If I hit something not perfectly clean, it gets like blown up. And it's just so painful. But then it goes away 2 days later and I never notice anything. And then I ride and then I literally do nothing and then it blows up. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I'm gonna have to start riding with like an ankle brace or something. So that kind of stunk. But we ended up still riding all the way until like 6:30 Saturday. So we could get back to watch Supercross. Trying to think if anything else wild happened. Didn't really go down at all. I fell on a couple like fakies and jibs, but that was kind of expected because I don't do any of that sort of stuff. But my favorite hit, I really like that green line, like the big jumps in the green line where you start from the roof. Those were fun because you could like rail some of the jumps back there, like that first table after that like dragon roller and then the berm. You can gap the hell out of that. So that was fun to get a couple tricks on. I think I got a video of that line. I landed completely flat on the hip and the left hip twice. Fully landed flat. And that cooked my ankle too. But that line was really fun. Those jumps. Honestly, that probably might have been my favorite line, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's such a blast. It'd be really cool to go back next year too. It's not very often you get to ride stuff like that. There's really not much of that anywhere anymore. There used to be a place called Cranks we'd go to in Syracuse, but they closed 10 plus years ago at this point. A tenth of the size of Ray's though, but we had a blast going to Cranks when it was opened. That was the last time I probably rode the Sunday too. It was at Cranks. And like 2000, I don't even know, like 2014. Yeah, definitely not often you get to ride indoor wood hits like that. Super fun. Just unique. Like there's so many different things you can do in hit and jib. There's just like an endless amount of lines. So yeah, that's about all she wrote. Finally got out of the snow. I woke up to snow all over the road in Cleveland, which is a nightmare for this Mustang because I haven't replaced my tires yet and they're like 95% bald. So waking up to snow on the road is just not good whatsoever. So I ended up leaving like immediately to try and beat the rest of it. And driving 5 miles an hour until I got to the highway, which thankfully was only just wet. The snow hadn't caked on the road at all. So I think I just barely beat it. Which makes no sense because at midnight Saturday it said no snow at all anymore. And then sure enough I wake up to snow on the road. What are you gonna do in this economy though, you know? But finally made it out. Got like 5 more hours, a little less than 5 more hours to go to get back to the cribbo and see. So yeah, hopefully there's some good videos in there on the GoPro, and I don't know, hopefully I can get out to like Airline or something pretty soon here now that we're approaching springtime. And it'd be really cool to hit those dirt jumps at some point this year. I never ended up hitting them this past summer after they built them, so it'd be cool to get out there and ride those too. But that's gonna call it for the video. Ray's MTB weekend. Shout out to the boys. They were slapping it too. Had a blast. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next vlog, you heard?